Christian Serratos is my name. I work on The Walking Dead as Rosita, and you are watching PBR Podcast.
Yeah, you crushed it. Awesome. There you go.
All right, here we go, everybody.
Sophisticated podcast, baby.
Got a little bit of that to it, right?
Now tell me something good. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? PBR Podcast. The holidays are over. Mike Plano, Derek D, Joe Gatto, and sitting in a very special guest, Miss Christian Serratos.
Yes. I'm very, very excited for this guest, boys. I'm very excited.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Very thrilled.
I'm glad
So
you came out.
excited. Sparks are flying, everybody. The
wore
New
the
Year's
same
over.
shirt.
Nobody's changed. It's disgusting.
We're the same shirt for 3 episodes. I'm in.
We've been stuck here for 3 episodes.
The holiday extravaganza is coming to a close with this.
But what a way to close
you
it
saved
out.
the best for last,
That's
damn
it.
it.
I tell you. I definitely agree. A lovely lady sitting to my right here, and I'm excited to get started.
All right, let's do it.
We were talking about, before we started, we were talking about bad movies that you get caught up on, like on Netflix or whatever. And I was telling you a story about when I went skiing, and we mentioned a movie called The Lift, which is a movie where these two like lovebirds and a third wheel guy get caught in a lift, and they get caught overnight, and the temperature's dropping and they're going to die. So one guy jumps down, breaks his leg, gets eaten by wolves and stuff. And it is one of those movies that you're just watching on Netflix. And Netflix has ruined me because no matter how bad it is, you're like, I didn't pay for this shit. I'm going to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
It's terrible. And then after that, it suggested a movie, and this is what I want you to watch. It's called ATM.
Oh, good Lord. What do they get to do? An ATM vestibule?
It's the same movie in an ATM vestibule. It's so similar, like the whole storyline. Like there's no wolves or anything, but you must watch it. Like they're scared of a guy in an ATM vestibule, a standalone vestibule. I highly recommend it. It's called ATM. Don't miss it, Christian.
If you just type in Bosco, doesn't the door open?
If you type in what?
Bosco. George Costanza's passcode for the ATM machine. That opens the door. Bosco. Remember the place is on fire?
What's your password? It's Bosco.
Right? Did I have it right?
Yeah,
I 60%ed it.
You're 60%.
You've never seen Seinfeld?
No, of course. But what?
The episode where, well,
You've never
he's
seen
talking about-
every episode of Seinfeld?
Yeah, and you don't remember them from memory.
Wait, Joe, that movie Lift, it was one night?
Well, they're on a ski lift. They're at a resort, and they want to sneak on the ski lift and go ski down the thing one more time. But the resort is about to close for the weekend.
And it closes.
Oh, for the weekend. I thought it was for one night. I'm like,
no,
you would
and
live.
so they sneak back up, and it closes for the weekend, and then they have to figure out: do we starve? Do we die? What?
Yeah.
Jeez, how did that not win an Oscar?
How did I miss this movie?
You need to see The Lift, and you need to watch ATM, and let's reconvene in 1 year from today. You guys have 1 year.
All right, it will do.
Can I get them on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
You know what you can't get on Netflix?
You know what you can't get?
What? Star Wars.
Star Wars is what I was going to say.
I mean, anybody else? Me?
It's in the vault.
Every time I talk about Star Wars, everybody looks at me like I'm such a dork.
No, but Netflix is in the what do you call it? Is in the spotlight right now because now they're doing that rotation thing very publicly.
What
they
rotation thing?
Well, they take stuff out. They take stuff off it.
Oh, yeah.
And then they release new stuff. They used to not announce it. It used to just happen. But now there's so much content that they want to get on there that their servers they're like, oh, you can get every episode of Friends, but they don't tell you they took off like 40 movies to do that.
Oh, I'm so happy they took off 40 movies for Friends, though. It's
Yeah.
way better than 40 movies.
Friends.
All 40 movies.
Yeah, every 40 movie.
Which one would you prefer from must-see TV back in the day? Seinfeld, Friends, or what was the other one? What was the third
Family
one?
Matters.
No, it was not.
Family Matters.
It wasn't Family Matters.
Saying I love that show.
Friends. Yeah, Friends was good.
All day or
That was TGIF.
Which character are you from Friends?
Monica, like, hands down.
Yeah.
Oh, OCD?
Super neurotic.
Do you do this to people when you're pissed at them?
Yeah, now I'm going to start more.
It's going to fire her up. Be careful.
Joe, you're definitely Monica's brother. What the hell was his name?
Ross.
Ross.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, okay.
Do you don't
I
think
can see
so?
that. Did you not watch
Joey
Friends?
Tribbiani?
Are you a Joey?
Yeah, you're definitely Joey. No, I might be a little bit of a Chandler.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I might be a little bit more Chandler.
What am I?
I don't think you were on Friends.
You're Phoebe.
You were on Family Matters.
Yeah, you're Urkel.
You know, you were that the creepy guy that was at the coffee shop. What was his
Yeah,
name?
Garrett.
Oh, no.
Garrett?
Shit.
No, like older dude. He
That was not
loved
me.
the
Beach
twin.
Bum- Don't, no. What?
Wait, what was it, Frankie?
Was it Duncan?
No, it wasn't Duncan. Anybody?
Oh, I think you mean the guy.
He was like a German. He had like a weird accent or name.
He didn't have an accent. He just looked.
I don't even know who you're talking
Someone
about.
Google
Was it
it,
the guy
please.
that loved
Blonde
Rachel?
hair?
Yeah, no, he didn't love Rachel. He loved
blonde hair.
Phoebe.
Yeah, no, he loved Rachel.
No, he loves
Oh,
Rachel.
you're right.
And his name was Gunther.
Gunther.
Look at that. He pulls it out.
I don't
3D high five coming at you. Look, you can see it from anywhere.
I don't even know who that is.
Red
You're
Summit
not high
Productions.
five. You're not high five in a 3D zone. She's like, way to go.
Oh man.
This is awesome.
So Serratos, you never experienced the 3D realm. You're doing it now, but you are on a little show called The Walking Dead.
Hey, it's a little independent project.
Little independent product. Job security? Question mark.
On our show, no, you
never
take
know.
one person, you're gone.
You don't know what's gonna happen,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, that's nerve-wracking.
You know what's great though? Like some shows, it was kind of hard. Like if people were having a falling out, or you're like production companies and executives and studio heads were having a problem with somebody. They're like, you know what? We got to get rid of this person. We got to figure out a way to kill them off. That's not in your show at all. Like it's
No.
super easy to fire somebody.
kill everybody.
Just
Right.
kill everybody.
Which might be why everyone's always on their best behavior. Like we talk about how everyone's such a family and everyone gets along
Yeah.
so well, and I'm wondering, do we, or are we all just really like on our toes?
But I mean, it's not
wanting-
that big of a surprise, right? You've read the comic. You must have read the
No,
comic.
but we like I mean, we follow the comics to a certain extent, but
Yeah.
we do variations here and there to like keep people
yeah,
listening.
yeah, because then you're just watching.
Because then you're just reading the comic.
Wasn't there a little bit of an outcry in the first couple of seasons that it wasn't close enough to the comic, so they started to go back to the comic?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I came around in 4, so I feel like everything.
That's when it
that
really
doesn't matter.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
season 4
4's really where it started for me, to be honest. Everything else before that was just straight up shit.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I have to admit, when I first saw your character, I was like, "What? Who are these people?" I was like, "Wait, what's going on with this thing?" And then I find that I actually have the same, like any story arc on that show. I have kind of the same emotional. It's like, all right, where's Glenn? Why am I watching this person instead of Glenn?
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then you're like, oh, all right. So wait, which one is this one again? And then you're like, oh my God, I can't live without them. I hope they don't die.
Yeah.
Like I have that same
Didn't that
emotional.
guy just die?
No, he's not dead.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Well, spoiler. I mean,
People should have watched. It's January 5th.
Yeah, it's like
good
January.
point.
That's actually
That's a very good point.
Great
At this point, oh no, it doesn't come back until February, but he'll be dead soon. Don't worry.
See, I gotta go back and watch because I feel so. There's
Oh,
so
you're like Sal. I fucking hate people like you. Sal, he's like, dude, stop. I'm only on season 3. Like, you know what? It's not on me anymore if you're on season 3.
Oh no, I'm not.
Right. If you don't want to know the end of Footloose, I'm sorry, dude. That was 1987.
No, I'm not one of those people.
Okay, good.
I like if someone even spoils me, I'm like, no big deal. I'll just still watch it. If I'm entertained, I'm entertained. But like, I just haven't, like, I haven't watched it at all. I got to get into it.
What do you
I know
think
the story.
what do you think the biggest spoiler was of all? It's got to be that he's dead at the end, right?
Who?
That's the biggest spoiler.
Wait,
of all time.
who's dead?
You know what I'm talking about? Sixth Sense.
Oh,
right?
Sixth Sense, Sixth Sense.
Right, like that's gotta be the biggest spoiler anybody could ever do.
That was
Yeah,
a big
because
one.
that movie, if you go back and watch that movie now, that movie's terrible. But when you watch it for the
Absolutely.
first time, it's amazing.
I recently rewatched it with my nieces and nephews because they never saw it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this isn't. And they're like on the edge of their seat when it happened. They're like, what? And they
Yeah.
went nuts. And I
Like,
was like,
he's
oh, it's
dead.
kind of like
You don't
Yeah,
find
that's
now? Did you find yourself like kind of looking for clues of where they might have messed up and they still nailed it?
Yes, because
Ooh.
I'm a huge M. Night fan, as you
Yeah.
know, and I actually wanted to be a director for a long time, and it was because of him. And I dissected that movie. I like rewatched it.
There's
so
not
many
an error,
times.
right?
There is not an error. It's insane.
That's great.
It's
And
pretty
there's so
crazy.
many opportunities for there to be errors, and he was so meticulous with it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. Did you ever see it?
Yeah, now I have to go back and watch it.
Well,
That
he's dead at the end.
fascinating.
No, not at the end. He's dead the entire
whole-
time. Yeah. Sorry to really
Well,
ruin it out
yeah,
for
that's
you.
true. Actually, it doesn't make
dead the-
sense because he's dead the whole time.
He's dead the whole time.
Yeah.
I thought not to go on an M. Night Shyamalan kick too, but the whole the one with the baseball bats in the water.
Okay, that
You didn't see it yet?
petrifies me to this day.
Why?
Lady in the Water?
No, the one with the girl.
Signs.
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 Oh,
Is that the one-
Signs is great.
that the one with Mel
Yeah.
Gibson?
Yes.
Signs
Yeah.
is my
Yeah.
second favorite one.
Right,
That's
why do-
actually my third favorite.
The young daughter keeps leaving the glasses of
Yes.
water, and then
Yeah,
she
they're
says, "Just swing,
contaminated.
Billy, swing," or whatever.
Yeah,
his name is.
And
I
then
found
it's
that
an
had the best story transition at all. But I really liked Unbreakable. Did you see Unbreakable?
Oh my gosh.
Unbreakable was
yeah.
really good.
But
That's one of the best superhero movies of all time.
I think so. I agree.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good
been a
one.
while.
Yeah.
I mean, I think first time I watched it, I didn't even get it was a superhero movie.
I had the weirdest.
You know what I
interaction.
mean?
I
trying to
didn't know that
remember.
until you just said it.
Now
Trying
when
to play it cool.
You crushed it though. I believe you.
Yeah.
I act for it.
I totally knew you were full of shit. Totally knew it. You got to go back and watch it now, knowing that, and you'll be amazed. It's like the beginning of a superhero realizing they have superpowers.
Yeah. That's it. He's supposed to be doing a sequel for that forever. That was like the biggest talk in the town. I had the weirdest interaction meeting M. Night. I met him at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
But it was super bizarre how we met him. I know, you watching Practical Jokers, and when Sal lost the episode, we gave him a Jaden Smith tattoo, right?
Yeah.
So he's got a picture of Jaden Smith on his leg. And he is walking, we're all at Comic-Con, and we just came out of the Howard Stern podcast like thing that they did there. And we're sitting there in the halls just bullshitting, and this kid comes walking up in a white Batman suit, that same outfit that Jaden Smith wore to Kim and Kanye West's wedding. And Sal's like, oh my God, that's funny that this guy's wearing this. And these 3 little Indian girls come running up to him. And he takes his bat head off, and it's Jaden Smith. And now Sal, literally 2 weeks earlier, got this Jaden Smith tattoo on his leg. And I'm like,
Are you saying Jaden Smith, like Will Smith?
Will Smith's
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
He's got his face, his portrait of that. We'll Google search it. Bring it up for me. So he's standing there talking to 3 little Indian girls. And we're like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, that's Jaden Smith. You have to. And it ends up that the 3 Indian girls are M. Night's daughters. And M. Night walks up, and now M. Night and Jaden are talking. And this is just when that movie came out, After Earth. It was just about to come out, so they were doing the press for it. So they're sitting there talking to each other, and I'm like, this is the weirdest experience of my life. And so we make Sal go show Jaden his tattoo in front of M. Night Shyamalan.
And what was the reaction?
Jaden flipped the fuck out. He was like, oh my God, this is the weirdest thing ever. And for like 10 minutes, he's talking to us about it. And the whole time, M. Night's in the back just looking at us like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Because we're 38-year-old men at this point, right? And we're just 16-year-old Jaden Smith on his leg. And then at the end, like, he's like, all right. And at the end, we're like, hey, M. Night, we're a big fan. Do you mind we take a picture with you? So he's just got a look of confusion on his face as he's taking it. Yeah, that's the Jaden Smith tattoo.
That's so great.
Oh my
Jaden Smith, that kid's a weirdo. Like he tweets like the weirdest.
Well, he used to. He stopped tweeting.
he stopped. I don't follow.
I
didn't follow.
He doesn't follow you either, like me.
Yeah.
Do you follow Derek on Twitter?
Whatever you do. No, you shouldn't. Don't follow.
Come on.
Whatever you do, don't follow.
I don't even.
We just bust his chops.
I'm not a good tweeter.
No,
I don't think I'm a good one either. I think I'm a good like retweeter.
You killed the gram though. You crushed that.
No,
gram.
I know I killed the gram, but
Yeah.
I only know how to. I mean, I know how to do other things on Twitter, but I feel like I'm way funnier in life.
Yeah, then on
My humor doesn't translate on Twitter. I get in trouble or.
right.
140 characters. That's not hard. That's
That's
a lot of
not
pressure.
fun, yeah.
You're really the written word is really leaving too much out there for people to misconstrue.
Yeah.
You know what I
Agreed.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So
What do you use to waste time more though? Do you hop on, like, if you have a minute, do you hop on Twitter? Do you hop on Instagram?
I hop on Instagram.
Instagram
right?
too.
Yeah,
for
and
me
I
as
go.
well.
I like all I do is those funny Instagram accounts and just scroll and scroll
Oh,
and scroll.
yeah.
They keep me up for like. Oh my God. If I get on that when I'm trying to go to bed, which is,
forget it.
when people go on those sites, you're up till 5 a.m.
I do that with Vine. Do you watch Vine?
No, but I tell you, I'm terrible with technology. The only thing I know how to work is Twitter-ish, kind of, Instagram, and then I can dial out. That's it. I don't know how to do anything else.
You're big on Vine, Joe?
I'm big on watching Vine. I don't post much, but I actually look there for a lot for talent too. I think it's a really good way to find people that are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you find that like when you're looking at the Instagram feeds and you're thumbing through and you come to a point where your brain starts to hurt and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing?
No, my fingers start to hurt. Like
Your fingers
before your brain.
before the brain. Now, I don't know which is worse.
I feel like my pinky is starting to like evolve. I feel like I have this little lump. It's like a callus on my finger from holding my iPhone.
Oh,
And
really?
So now and then I start to think we're gonna have just like 6 fingers.
You've never
on one.
seen that video that people like, you always hold your iPhone like this, right? You always hold your iPhone like this.
Yeah.
So there's people that have used their iPhone too much, that you literally have their finger gets deformed.
It's like a
mine
carpal
is-
tunnel?
It's between this knuckle.
Look.
I think I
curves up.
have it. I think I have it.
Oh, she got a
I
little
have
dent.
it.
She got a
See,
little
I don't.
dent.
I type thumb and index.
There goes your hand modeling career.
Are you a father?
No.
Oh, that's like how most fathers and
No.
Are you just bad with technology?
I
no.
love that the
Thumb.
young guy got the father comment.
Thumb and index. So like I text.
Oh
like
yeah, she
this.
heard you, buddy.
You totally just ruined his entire day. DerekD.com, everybody. Check it out. So when did you get caught with the acting bug?
Hey, where are you from?
LA.
You're from LA?
Yeah, I was born and raised in LA.
Okay.
So I think it was just kind of inevitable. It was never a
If you
moment.
live in LA, you're just automatically going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. You're done. You're cooked.
Her favorite song, Randy Newman. I love LA.
Yeah, it just happened. It wasn't like an intentional thing. It's not something I dreamed of doing. It's just something that I stumbled upon, and then I was like, oh, I'm not, shit at it, so I'll keep doing it.
Do you come from a large family?
No. Well, yeah.
Now I'm confused. Everybody just
So confused.
Did you forget who was in it and you just remembered? Yeah.
Yeah, I know I did. I forgot who was in it because it's my mom here in California, my dad, my grandparents, and then the rest of my family's in Mexico. But like I rarely see them. I'll see them for Christmas this year. But I guess there is a big.
You saw them for
extended-
Christmas.
I saw them. Yes, I saw them previously for Christmas. It is now January 5th.
Wow, it's
It was a
January is so
great
great. January is the best, isn't it, guys? Happy 2016.
So yeah, we had a great time in Mexico.
What'd you get for Christmas? That's funny.
we won't tell anybody. When so siblings? Did you get to that? I'm sorry.
No, I will. I was talking to my mom today on the phone, and she's like, "What's going to happen when you come into town?" Because remember, I have I have 4 other kids that I have to make time for. I am the only child. There's 4 dogs that we have. So
Dog people.
So yeah, we're huge dog people.
Me too.
My mom babies them to high hell. She loves them. One time I caught her saying, a stranger goes, "How many kids do you have?" And she said 4, and I was like, 5.
I didn't even make the list.
I'm the only human.
But no, those are my only siblings.
Are your parents first generation here,
Yeah.
or they are?
Yeah.
And what part of Mexico?
I know my grandmother's from Lerdo, my grandfather's from Guadalajara, but
I'm so jealous of that skill. That
You're
actually
right.
sound cool.
Just
when you say-
exactly cool
when you say
immediately.
it instantly, you're just instantly cool.
Which, yeah, what you
Wait.
said her
watch
character's name.
this.
Go.
Tortilla.
I love tortillas.
They're my favorite.
Oh man, yeah, I love them
What
tortillas.
is the sexiest food you can
Say
say?
quesadilla.
Quesadilla?
Well played.
How do you feel about Taco Bell now having breakfast?
Talk about having breakfast.
Yeah, they have breakfast now. We just talked
Fascinating.
about it with Roy Wood Jr. Everybody loves breakfast.
I remember I went on a date when I was like a baby, and the guy I was on a date with was like super white, and he was like, "Let's go." He's like, "Let's go."
Yo, Mexican, let's go to Taco Bell. Jesus Christ!
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he meant. Well, hang on now. Let's not jump the gun. He did mention Del Taco too.
How old were you?
I was like 16,
Still.
but I was like, "Oh yeah, I will kill you. Today will be a
Del Taco.
yeah."
He gives you the choice of the fine dining.
He's like, don't worry, I'll pick this up.
We'll take a number 2. Thanks.
He couldn't even say Acapulco or nothing. Not a sit down Mexican restaurant.
Right.
Oh, man.
Oh,
but
man.
I thought that was hilarious.
Well,
I'll forget that.
I feel like that Mexican food has come to like when I was growing up, it wasn't really a thing. Like it was
When
Taco
did you
Bell.
grow up?
Well, no,
It was a
like
thing when I grew up. We're the same age. We grew up together.
You want to not come at me so hot? I'm trying to talk to you about it.
I'm
Well,
shocked.
LA, I mean, that's like, it's right there. I mean, they have
It's not
awesome
right.
Mexican
We know
It's
food.
how
not
to
right
make-
Mexico. It's definitely there more. But what I'm saying is, there was like Taco Bell, but now there's like Chipotle, and then there's
Oh, well, that's all like
Chipotle?
bullshit, though. Like where she's from, correct me if I'm wrong. Like here, you get great pizza. At home, you can't
Right.
get good pizza, and vice versa with Mexican.
best
food.
Mexican. Though.
That's true. No, we
That's
we
what
do
I
have good
meant, Joe.
Mexican
That's what I'm
food
saying.
back home, and
Yeah.
it ain't at Taco Bell.
No, man. Like if somebody goes to Sparrow to get a slice of pizza here, I'm
It's
like, what are you
blasphemous.
doing? Right.
Yeah.
I want
Or you order a
Spence.
Domino's or
Yeah.
bubble gum pizza. What was that?
I have no idea.
Right?
Do you live here now?
I don't. I live in Atlanta. I decided to fully commit because that's where we film, and I'd lived in Los Angeles my entire life, and I thought that was so irresponsible. So when they were like, "No, you're going to be living in Atlanta for 6 months out of the year," I was like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll just stay there the whole time."
Yeah.
Did
How
you
do
go
you,
on that
how do
big
you
rock
like it?
thing? Did you go on that big rock?
Which rock?
That big rock. It's called like the cliff, the big rock in the ATL. The mountain.
Ah,
See
has
how
no idea.
he tried to drop an ATL in there too, like he was.
Yeah, like he's trying to sell it hard with the
Seriously.
ATL.
I know. I went to
Wait.
that rock. I forget what it's called.
Oh, put your Dolphins jacket on and go.
I don't.
I
that
don't
was
know.
one.
But when you think of
What's
it,
the
you tell
big
me.
rock in Atlanta?
Let's find
Let's see
out,
what Siri
Siri.
has to say about it.
Don't type the N word.
Interesting question, Joe. That was the answer I got.
Okay.
No, but I gotta. It sounds fascinating. I want to
You
go.
want to go to the big rock in Atlanta?
How did you? You said before
I'm
that
not
you just
making this
kind of
up.
fell into the acting, but like, how did you just slip into it?
I don't know.
I would love to know.
I don't know.
I'm struggling.
Derek D's been trying to fall into it for years.
You know what I'm doing tomorrow? You know what I'm doing?
Trying to
tomorrow?
fall into the acting.
No,
thing?
no, I'm the guy on the mattress sleeping comfortably, and then I'm the guy in black and white rolling around like,
Ah, that's awesome,
no, it's
man.
not. Come
On
on.
what?
It's
In what?
an infomercial for a mattress,
He's
and
an actor.
I'm sleeping, and then I'm also.
Hey, you never know. You might be in between one of their commercial breaks.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway,
You're such a dick, man.
What?
He's
DerekD.com.
trying,
Check it out.
dude. DerekD.com. Check him out.
DerekD.com.
Then you could tweet about it.
I almost said no, but I was like,
Make sure you watch Walking Dead tonight in the second commercial break. I'm tossing and turning. But in the third commercial break, comfortable.
You know how cheesy that is? Though? It's like that black and white.
Yes.
And it's like the,
Can't get comfortable at bedtime.
That's me.
He's like punching the pillow.
I did another one where they put saran wrap and towels around me to give me a big love handle.
Yeah.
And then afterwards take it off with the stupid V-shaped thing underneath my shirt and I had to be all like, oh, so stupid. What am I doing?
Oh, for like a working out thing,
Yeah.
like this guy used to.
Yeah, but it was like
oh my God.
it's like you don't have to work out.
I've
You just
been
put this thing on.
played my whole life. I thought those were real.
See, now it took the mystery away. And he's dead at the end.
The V. The
Spoiler.
V. Yeah. So anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but you were like stumbled upon acting. Oh, that must be nice.
My story's not that interesting. I don't remember how I got into acting. So
do.
it's more better you talked about your infomercial.
No. I actually want to hear.
No, but I don't remember.
She clearly doesn't.
When did you start?
I started when I was a kid, and there wasn't like a moment. I didn't go to an acting class or an acting school. I just like found myself acting one day, and I think my mom just researched.
Yeah, it's
Is there
sexy.
porn music?
It's
there is.
This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready.
No, keep going, please. Keep going. Can we isolate the fact that she said it's more interesting talking about your infomercial?
He's going to play that on loop for the rest of his
I
life.
don't want to go tomorrow and be like, you know what, I can't make it.
I want to play a little game with you real quick. It's called Top or Bottom. Okay, this is all pizza and the beers will get you in the room, but this show is really all about the revolution of our guest, which is you. So we're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna give you 2 words. You're gonna tell me if they were in a relationship, which one would be on the top, which one would be on the bottom. We'll round table it. We're gonna start with you.
Okay.
Top or bottom, number 1, cats or dogs? We'll start easy.
So
Cats or dogs?
If you had to choose one to be superior,
Yes.
Oh, dogs.
Dogs
hands
are
down, right? Even though that your mom considers them her children and you're exiled, you're not gonna go cats.
Jealous?
Hey, I'm proud of my poodles. Okay, they're the
poodles?
boss. Yeah, they're poodles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Derek D.
Dogs on top, cats on bottom.
Joey's going to the Bichon Francais.
I'm gonna go.
He's gonna pull up the pictures.
Cannoli and biscotti. We're going to go. Those puppies on top.
Dogs are clearly on top. My dog's my best friend. I'm not gonna lie. Top or bottom, number 2, modeling or figure skating?
Because you've done both.
Oh shit. I'm gonna say skating. I feel like it challenges you more.
You're a figure skater and you're from LA. That's like really and
Was that weird?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
It's
Don't
hot,
you
it's
think?
hot there.
Well, how do you?
Don't have a lot of ice.
There's not. Yeah, how many ice rinks are there in Southern California? Right.
I mean, there's a few, but you're right because in my vicinity there was one, and that's the one that I grew up skating at. But
how did you fall into that?
my mom took me to the rink. I wanted to skate when I was like 2 or 3, something really dumb, and like they had the little babies holding buckets on the ice to stand up.
Yeah.
And the story that my mom tells very proudly is that I didn't even want the bucket.
She didn't even need the bucket.
Did you end up like competing as a skater? Or?
Oh yeah, I competed for 10 years.
Oh wow.
What's your most like ridic trick?
Ridic trick, brah?
I didn't say bra. I just said ridic trick.
I don't know. I had a very famous spiral, if I do say so myself. It's not the most fancy schmancy of tricks. I think when people like hear that I skated, they want to hear like, oh, I did a backflip on the ice and I did triple Saukaus and triple Lutzes. But my best move was I had a perfect spiral.
Is there a video of you as a skater anywhere?
In our storage unit. That's it.
Really?
Oh,
no, but
it's
no,
never gonna
I
be
mean, like you
seen.
have it though.
Yeah.
All right. So that's definitely gonna come out later in your life. That's definitely coming out.
Yeah.
If you're on my show, forget it. You'd be doing a presentation. It'd be popping up.
Oh man.
But you could do like a double lux. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Double. That's
yeah,
triple in the air.
doubles are the safe zone. Yeah, doubles are fun.
Triple is the big deal. Triple is.
Yeah, I don't dare anymore.
You land on that one foot.
It's all about the land.
Yeah, I'm a good faller though. I've had somebody tell me in my past that I was a graceful faller, which I think
That is very important. I play ice hockey, and that's very important on ice. You need to gracefully fall.
You need to
will-
learn how to fall properly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
to be
so
honest,
We'll
yeah.
break stuff.
Yeah.
I trip a lot, so.
Can you rollerblade too?
You know what's crazy?
Oh.
I'm so not graceful. I trip over my feet all the time in life. It's
But not on
very
ice.
odd.
Never on ice. You
Never
can walk
on
on ice barefoot.
I'm just going to brush over the fact that Derek brought up rollerblading again.
Yeah,
The
that's
top or bottom, number 3, speed or miscongeniality?
Oh, I've only seen clips of Miss Congeniality, so I'm gonna say Speed.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you were a big Sandra Bullock fan.
I am a big Sandra Bullock fan.
So that's not the Miss Congeniality is just arguably her biggest film ever.
No, I fully agree with you. I just have never
I think
watched.
you should really
You know what else
reprioritize.
I should.
You should watch that before ATM.
My favorite Sandra Bullock movie is Practical Magic for Always and for Always.
Okay.
But I'm really bad with movies like Zoolander.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
What?
And I just started watching it before I came here.
Blue
I got
Steel.
like 10 minutes in.
You
I
can't
don't-
turn left?
I think I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
And
It'll grow on you.
okay. It's not funny to me yet.
I hated Step Brothers. Hated it.
I don't like the contrived, like,
Oh, you will.
It's like Anchorman. Anchorman
Did they get
for
to
me.
the gas
I
station?
walked out of Anchorman.
Anchorman
Yeah.
for me. It was, and then it got better.
Then it got better and better,
I
yeah.
love it.
Did they get to the gas station yet? in
That's where I
Zoolander?
ended it. I'm like, oh,
So you saw the gas station scene? You didn't love it?
what?
I'm so disappointed.
No.
Don't be disappointed. It'll grow on her.
I'm going to finish it.
Okay.
I'm committed.
Can you do me a favor?
It's like
when you're
night-
done with it, okay? You're done with the whole thing.
Let us
I
know.
want you to give it 12 hours. And then just do me a favor and tweet what you really felt. All right.
Okay.
After it soaks in,
Okay.
Make sure you
tag me in it so I
January 6th, I will.
Yes.
Perfect.
Nice.
Top or bottom, number 4. You're going on a first date. Do you get chicken parm or do you get burritos?
Oh, it's so weird eating on a first date. It's like eating for me is such an intimate thing. I feel like it's something you do in like the privacy of your home. I feel like if somebody's going to take me on a first date, it's going to be to like get a cocktail and then
Well,
also,
I was referring back to 1997 high school boyfriend, but not circa 2015. I'm sorry, it's 2016.
God, I don't know. Like, what are I need to know the downfalls, the perks, and the what is.
Well, I mean, right now, if a guy asks you out and he takes you out to chicken parm or burritos at Taco Bell, we're all pissed off.
Well, why is the burritos got to be a Taco Bell, though?
Yeah,
The chicken
what if the
parm's not
burrito-
coming from where? Sbarro?
Yeah.
Well, if it's two fast food joints, then
Then it
that's not
doesn't
right.
matter.
I'm going to
Yeah.
just go out on a limb and say nobody taking you out on a first date right now is taking you for either chicken parm or burritos. I'm
Zero
sorry.
chance.
Yeah.
Not in 2016.
Not in 2016.
1997.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's a proper date nowadays?
Like you said, like at this age, like if we went out on a date, it'd be
Yeah.
like cocktails, coffee
Yeah.
first.
No, but it
coffee
could be-
first.
I believe coffee
Coffee
trumps
first.
cocktails. Yeah, it's
No,
coffee.
but coffee upsets your stomach. Then you gotta wake up early. Maybe.
But I don't have to spend a lot of time with you, right? Because I've realized now that
But
I'm
then-
not interested.
Also, you-
it's one cup of coffee, 50 cents amount.
But you don't also have the inhibitions gone. You need that with the
Oh,
alcohol.
no.
No,
One cup of
just-
coffee, my bra comes right off.
But no, if
It's
you,
men's ears.
but no, if you think about it, like if you're going on a date with someone, you probably already conversed with them. It's not super blind, so you want to like go get a drink. You know, even if you sit at a
It's
bar
all
where
about
you
the.
sit
I
at
think
the
you're
table-
right. It's all about the time.
yeah, or-
Dinner is an investment.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
committing
no.
that time with somebody.
Yeah, no.
Dinner.
Yeah, a drink.
And then
you
the-
finish your drink, you could chug it and be done.
Because you could get a drink and you'd be like, "Are you hungry? Maybe just get a nap or something."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd be
Right,
down
yeah.
for it. You know,
You can do the same
that's-
thing, like after a cup of coffee. Hey, Matt, why don't we go get a drink?
I don't drink coffee.
You can have tea.
You should. That's why you're single. You should start drinking coffee. Your game will change. Bro.
Really, that's interesting.
I'm telling you, that's it. That's when it all changed for me. I started drinking coffee.
Coffee's
Married, baby,
really
that's it.
sophisticated.
He was no longer doing black and white
I
commercials.
love the way it smells.
Yes.
Right? He wasn't rolling around.
It's a low
That-
point.
He wasn't
tomorrow.
getting saran wrapped on television.
tomorrow- It's a low
Wait,
point.
you don't drink coffee? I thought that's why you couldn't sleep.
Yeah. DerekD.com, everybody.
Tomorrow is a low point.
Moving on.
in my career.
Let me see. Where are number top or bottom? Number 5, vampires or zombies?
Coming from two huge
I know.
experiences.
Let me explain. Vampires, I think, are sexy.
Yeah.
Our walkers can be sexy though. We had this one walker on set. No, really.
Is that weird?
We had. Well, I don't think it's weird, but the cast. I'm very open about this, and they think I'm kind of weird for it. But we had one walker who I was like, this is a very sexy man.
He was like a background guy. Background.
Yeah, he was
zombie?
background. He was featured background. So when we have like really detailed, intense zombies that are featured on the show, so he was one of those who was completely done up, and he was just like really gaunt and sexy. He looked like a walking, like beautiful, like portrait of a skeleton, and I just wanted him to wear the makeup home. But
No, like necrophilia. If you're a walking zombie, is that accurate?
Well, no, because they move.
But you're still dead, right?
Yeah, but they move.
oh, you need to sit in the writers' room. That's a
Hey
fascinating
man, give me my
concept
number.
for an
That's,
episode.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm,
Derek D, I just surpassed you in your black and white commercials. Look at that. I'm now a writer for Walking Dead.
I think you made a jump there. That's not really. She's qualified to give you, or at liberty to give you. But
I could just pretend, can't I?
put it on your resume, buddy. Nobody cares.
What? Why are you looking at me? What's
I
happening?
don't. Would you like to chime in? Vampires or zombies?
Oh, I thought we were okay. I don't know. Zombies, I guess.
Zombies.
On top.
Were you team Jacob or team Edward?
I flip flopped.
You did?
Yeah, I couldn't decide. Depending on my audience. Too.
Got it. That's who depends on who asked you. Got it.
Yeah.
What did you prefer, man? Obviously, both huge hits. Do you like the film side of it more than the TV, or is it kind of?
I don't think it depends on film or TV. I think it just depends on like who I'm hanging out with, and I think our Walking Dead cast and crew is a lot tighter.
Yeah.
And that I prefer. Like going to work every day, we have to wake up at like 4 a.m. and we sometimes work, 15-hour days. So being with people that you like is super important.
Yeah.
And I liked everyone on Twilight. We just weren't as close. But what Twilight did have is, it was an experience. Like meeting that many fans. It was such a pandemic.
Yeah.
It was so grand.
Don't you think that Walking Dead, you walk into Walking Dead now knowing what such a hit it was, but when you're making Twilight, you're not sure?
Yeah, we didn't
So it's
know.
you didn't know while you were in it, right?
yeah.
But you know when you go into the 4th season of Walking Dead, you're like, I'm going into this monster machine.
Yeah.
That everybody
What
knows.
was, what was that audition process like?
For Walking Dead?
Yeah.
So quick. I thought it would be a huge, drawn-out, long thing, and I went in for one audition, and I was the only person there, and thought that was suspicious. As an actor, you go into a room, and you get so suspicious of everything.
100%.
Oh, my God, the couches are red and not blue. That means they've booked somebody already. And so I left thinking I'm never going to hear from them again, and then like a month later, they were like, you're going to network. No callback, no anything. It was super not like any other audition, and then I read, and they were like, moved to Atlanta. So it was very fast. I had no time to process it.
Just like your agent called you and was like, I got this audition. This might be huge or something.
Yeah, I didn't know what Walking Dead was.
Really?
But I'm really bad at watching TV, and I realize now for my job, it's not even a joke anymore. I really do need to watch TV and know what's going on in my industry. But I'm such a reality show hussy. I love all reality TV.
Yeah.
I have to stop admitting that.
Do you watch?
Hey, there's not much wrong with reality TV.
It's not reality. It's actually.
Your show's not reality TV.
It's not anymore,
Yeah.
Well, you get
uh,
a set, you see what it's involved.
Do you go back
Yeah.
and watch your episodes?
Oh yeah, I watch them when they come out.
Yeah.
I get really excited. Usually things that I work on, I don't like watching. I don't like watching myself. But on The Walking Dead, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that everyone brings everyone up to a certain caliber. We're all like checking each other and making sure like we all show up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I always get really excited to watch the product, and I watch it on Sunday night with everyone else.
You had a badass scene last week, 4 weeks ago. You had a badass scene when you guys were, you were training everybody with that,
Yeah.
and you turned and I was like, fuck yeah, you did great. That was really good. That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, finally seeing a little bit of her.
It was, that's what I was waiting for.
Because you're like
and I
a
was
good
happy.
girl guy. How do you say that when you
What?
Like, you're
A
a good
girl's
guy or bad
girls
guys?
are one with the guys got a different apparatus. What's your
One
question?
mammary
Did you talk to your
glands,
parents
pubic-
about this?
No, you know what I'm saying though? Like how if I'd be like, yo, you're a good guy or bad guy.
Oh,
There's like that-
villain or hero?
Villain or hero.
Villain.
That's
Yeah.
the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
guess
she's-
she's
she's
like,
on the
you're a
good
good girl. Like,
She's a badass, though.
Badass,
Her
yes.
character's a badass.
all right, I meant to go watch the most recent episode, but I did not, and I apologize.
Well, listen, you're already 5 weeks late with it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You guys don't know too much more in advance than everybody else, right? You pretty much get the script before it comes out. So.
Yeah.
Do you like read it and hope like, oh, I hope I'm at the end? Do you just go right to the end and look if you have a
Yeah, that's got to be an ongoing joke, right?
No, it is. But I think before my time on The Walking Dead, that was how you found out by reading the scripts. And now they give you like 2 episodes warning. But I don't think they trust us because they still tell us to not tell all of our friends.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
of course, we tell all of our friends.
So what's coming up next for you?
Well, we got to wait for this show to come back on. Valentine's Day premieres back up again. Until then, I am locked down.
They lock you down, right?
Locked down.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
don't let you do anything.
Sequestered.
Yeah.
You come hang out here if you want.
Always.
How long are you in New York for? When you go back?
I leave in like 4 days for LA.
Wait, so you're locked down, so you couldn't do like a Pantene Pro V commercial if they came?
No, I mean, I guess I could, but I think I need permission. I don't really know quite how that works, but I know that AMC is mommy and daddy, and I need to ask them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's say the opportunity came up to be in a,
Oh my God.
let's say, an uncomfortable bed commercial. Would you need to ask?
I might just do that as a favor.
That's great.
No one will see it or care. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrific.
Oh man.
I don't think we have time left to hit a game, right?
I think that's it.
This part of train's over.
This party train is done, but it was awesome.
It was fun.
Listen, thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it, and Happy New Year to
Happy
you.
Happy New Year.
Happy January.
Happy January. I hope
Good
you
luck
have
in
an
2016.
exciting year.
We hope you don't get killed off next month.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right?
Appreciate it.
Is there anything you want to plug on the way out?
No.
Where can we stalk you on social media?
Where can people stalk you on?
My Twitter is C Serratos, my last name, and then my Instagrams is Kish Serratos.
Kish.
My nickname, Kishy. Kish Serratos.
Oh, we didn't even get to the nickname.
Yeah, I call you Kish.
Yeah, there's only few people who call me Kish, and it works.
Is it
feels-
okay? It feels right?
Yeah, well, I don't even notice it because it's natural. It's like a thing.
Well, listen, Kish. I mean, it's
Yeah, well, not Felforce. It's Christian.
You know what people should know not to call me is Chris.
I almost did it too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You went Serratos. I was proud of you.
Oh,
You go
Serratos
with the last
works.
name.
Yeah, Serratos is always good.
Thanks again for coming out. We
Yeah,
really
of course.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
love
guys.
you. It was awesome.
PBRrevolution.com. You can find us on the web. We'll see you later, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
Yay.
thank you.
Awesome.
That's fun.